Hello everyone, Tracy here from the Wildlife Garden. I thought I'd start the video this week in Warley Woods, where I'm a volunteer. It's Dawn Chorus Day, the 3rd of May. We've heard several birds. It's been a lovely start to the day. We were a bit naughty, we didn't get here at dawn, but we were here early. But I thought while I'm here it'd be a nice opportunity to show you some of the wood. This is where we are trying to develop a wood with a better habitat, with a wider range of flora and fauna. Very few wildflowers here, and we've been doing a lot of planting of wildflowers over the years. And part of that is now allowing dead wood to stay standing and obviously leave it lying. Lots of trees are being planted, and you'll see as I turn around there's lots of saplings here. These are paid for by people who you buy a tree in memory of someone, so they'll be replacing the dead wood you can see around them. So that raises a lot of money for the woods, and yeah, works really well. There's a lot of dead wood in the woods, so yeah, they're really important habitats for a variety of wildlife, including birds. Then we have this big open area. You can see a little stalls there. That's artisan market days, the first Sunday of the month, so we have the artisan market. But the field raises lots of money with different events held throughout the year. So that's another area. We are planting trees at the back there though. And the other bit that brings in a lot of money is the golf course. It's a highly respected golf course, only small, but yeah, it's well maintained. And here's a map to show you exactly what it sort of looks like, those areas and where they are. And of course we had to buy something to support the artisan market, which helps the woods too, as they pay for putting their stalls up there. Delicious flapjacks, as always. It's very good company. I'm back home. And I thought I'd share the great success I've had with those seed snails. First time I've ever used them, but for someone who's only got a tiny little plastic greenhouse that you can sort of see there, they have been really invaluable for space saving. This is the cosmos. I'd have needed to you put your seed in and then you have to move them onto a bigger pot. I think this has saved me having over 20 pots in that little greenhouse. So yeah, I'm really pleased, and I will do these again next year. These are the sweet peas. You can see how long the roots are. It's not clear that on that one how well the roots are doing, but the roots are doing really well. And I've potted them all up now into a big pot. Hopefully they'll, if they're not eaten by the slugs, they'll do really well. Yeah, I'm really pleased with how they've worked out. Saved me a lot of trouble as well. You've got to pot everything on. I lose patience with potting on. I'm not very good at that. So yeah, this is perfect for me. And look, you can see the roots are doing really well on that one. And of course there was nasturtiums as well. These are all seeds for Mother's Day from my son. And I think there's 10 nasturtium seedlings here. And look at them. They're just done brilliantly. So that has saved me a lot of time and a lot of space. So I've spread them throughout the pots in the garden now. The nasturtiums are mainly for the cabbage white butterflies. I've got to get some cabbages yet, but yeah, they laid eggs on the nasturtiums last year, so hopefully there's plenty of nasturtiums for them. Let's have a look in the garden now. The rowan tree has come into its own now. It's in full bloom. Literally from the top tiny branches to the bottom broad branches, covered in flowers, and sprinkling little seed petals everywhere. The lilac smells lovely, and the weigella's just come into flower too. Normally covered in bees, busy with bees, but not this year. But it is a cold morning when I'm filming this, so perhaps a bit too cold for bees at the moment, but I haven't seen many. But yeah, the weigellas are lovely. This is a variegated one. This comes out. It's covered in buds, but it flowers a bit later than the darker one. Yeah, both looking lovely.
Fifth one.
That's the fifth one
We've just found.
actually see here.
And we think we spotted a bumblebee nest, which is behind this old dustbin, which has a little bit of water in, but it dropped down very determinedly behind there. So I should be watching that. And we've just seen an early bumblebee, and we've got a queen cardabee, which I've managed to video. But the bees seem to be quite late popping out this year, but they seem to be doing that every year lately, getting later and later and fewer.
And this is the cardabee. She's on vetch. This is a wild vetch. I didn't plant it, but she's really enjoying using this little plant. And this is the male early bumblebee. So fast though, really busy, really fast little bees. Only live for 28 days, I believe, which is no time at all. If the weather's good, they can have a second brood though.
Absolutely brilliant to see these two little volcanoes in the garden. We've my husband spotted the fork Jordan Armada bee in the garden, and I think they're predating, sadly, this little bee, but hopefully some of them will survive. We seem to get them every year, so some must come through. I think this is the orange-tailed mining bee nest site. I'll get that confirmed. My husband's the bee man.
And the mason bees have been doing brilliantly, considering we had quite a predator on the boxes, and it's still there. We've counted over 40 cells completed now, which is really good for this year. Doing brilliantly. And hopefully the leafcutter bees will emerge soon and be using the boxes too. I just counted 5 orange tip eggs on this hedge garlic, which could be a problem because they're carnivorous caterpillars, so they will eat each other. But you look for the orange there, one. You see the orange. Oh, it's so hard to focus it. 2. I saw one on a leaf somewhere. 3. Can you see the orange? 3. Another one on there. Difficult to focus. But there's 4. There are 5 on this one plant, which could be a problem, but I can relocate them if they do all manage to come out. I'll relocate them onto other plants. We've got so much of it in the garden now. All the little white heads you see are sorry, hedge garlic. I got distracted by a message that popped up there. Yeah, so it's the best year we've had for them, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to spotting the caterpillars developing. It's only a matter of time, I think. We knew that the nest in the birch tree was a bit precarious with the way the winds have been so high of late, and got up this morning and found it in the garden. No sign of any eggs, but the nest is there. So I'd have to build one somewhere else. The birch tree is not suitable really. So I'll put the crow's nest onto the bug snug. Hopefully it'll be useful to insects. It's a shame it came down, but it's something I was expecting. for some time now with the high winds we've had and how that tree was swinging about. So hopefully it'll teach them that they need to build nests in a more secure area. It is a learning process. I would think nests being built, and crows learn from their own mistakes, I would imagine, or as do all birds. So hopefully they'll find a good secure nesting site. And look, carrots have come up, so I don't need to plant any others. Should be enough just there for us. Here's a beneficial relationship. Ants on the peony bud, collecting the nectar. They all just stand very still though, it's weird, but they protect it from aphids. So, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care for now. Bye.